So guess what? You know how Pfizer, they didn't test to see if their vaccine stopped transmission. From the president of Pfizer, Bourla, he tweeted out many times and said many times that the vaccine prevents transmission 100%. I don't have those tweets ready because this just broke. So Ezra Levant from the Rebel News confronted, I don't know where they got him. Maybe he's over at the WEF, but they got him. And they asked him the question that no corporate journalist will ask him. Watch this.
Mr. Bourla, can I ask you, when did you know that the vaccines didn't stop transmission? How long did you know that without saying it publicly?
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Answer that question. I mean, we now know that the vaccines didn't stop transmission, but why did you keep it secret? You said it was 100% effective, then 90%, then 80%, then 70%. But we now know that the vaccines do not stop transmission. Why did you keep that secret?
Have a nice day.
I won't have a nice day until I know the answer. Why did you keep it a secret that your vaccine did not stop transmission?
Is it time to apologise to the world, sir? To give refunds back to the countries that poured all their money into your vaccine that doesn't work, your ineffective vaccine? Yeah, you have a go there, right? Are you not ashamed of what you've done in the last couple of years?
Do you have any apologies to the public, sir?
Are you proud of it? You've made millions on the backs of
Billions.
people's entire livelihoods. How does that feel to walk the streets as a millionaire on the backs of the regular person at home in Australia, in England, in Canada?
What do you think about on your yacht, sir? What do you think about on your private jet? Are you worried about product liability? Are you worried about myocarditis?
What about the sudden deaths?
What do you have to say about young men dropping dead of heart attacks every day? Why won't you answer these basic questions? No apologies, sir.
Do you think you should be charged criminally for some of the criminal behaviour you've obviously been a part of?
How much money have you personally made off the vaccine?
How many boosters do you think it'll take for you to be happy enough with your earnings? Nothing?
Who did you meet with here in secret? Will you disclose who you met with?
Great question.
These guys are on
These guys are
Who
on
did you
it.
pay commissions to?
No, Ryan Grimm calls these guys terrorists and right-wing white supremacists. That's what he calls these guys. That's what the Intercept and Breaking Points will probably call these guys, white supremacists, if you turn into Rachel and Sagar.
In the past, Pfizer has paid $2.3 billion in fines for deceptive marketing. Have you engaged in that same conduct again?
Whoa!
Are you under investigation like you were before for your deceptive marketing, sir?
If any other product in the world doesn't work as promised, you get a refund. Should you not refund to countries that laid out billions
Yes.
for your ineffective vaccine?
Yes.
Are you used to only sympathetic media, so you don't know how to answer any questions?
Shame on you, sir.
Shame on you. That's Albert Bourla, the boss of Pfizer. His people were pushing us around a little bit.
Mate, he's pretty fit. I don't reckon he's had one jab.
I'm huffing and puffing a bit. At least I didn't have any myocarditis.
I dare say he's shocked that in his safe space at the WEF here in Davos that he was challenged in a way that he's never to date been challenged.
Well, that's the thing. We're not accredited media here. We're on the outside of the perimeter. So he's only used to the softballs from CNN and MSNBC and people like that. I asked him a real question about product liability. No answer. A real question about Pfizer's past deceptive practices. You know, they paid the largest fine in American history to the Justice Department for deceptive marketing. I don't know if that's underway right now. I don't know if they're being investigated, but I think they should be. When did he know that the vaccine didn't actually stop transmission? I wanted to find out because surely he knew before we knew. Why didn't he tell us? I don't know. Avi, I'm really proud of that question. It was like a kind of walking scrum.
Joint effort there, because
So that was fantastic.
Yes.
They're 100% right. They're not accredited media. And you'll never see those questions from CNN or Rachel Maddow or anybody. You'll never see the New York Times, Washington Post. Nobody's ever going to ask those questions. The Young Turks certainly won't ever ask those questions. Jack Uger, they don't even know what questions to ask. They have no idea about anything. They're the most uninformed people in the world. But tip of the hat to Rebel News. What a thrill! That's when journalism can really get you excited.
Yes,
that was awesome. That was amazing. But I also have to tell you, I'm just reporting this as a story. I'm reporting that this happened at Davos, and that's the head of Pfizer and a news crew confronted him. I'm just reporting that. I'm not endorsing what they're saying because, as you know, I think the vaccine is safe and effective, and it does slow transmission and contraction, even though Pfizer never tested for it. YouTube knows better. And so it does slow and it'll keep you from becoming ill or in the hospital or dead. So it's great. The vaccine's great. The fact that he doesn't want to talk about it or answer a question, and no one in corporate media will ever ask him those questions because they're paid by him, that doesn't mean anything. The vaccine is safe and effective, and it's fantastic. It doesn't, just because the guy who made $100 billion selling it around the world won't answer a simple question about it, that doesn't mean anything. YouTube knows better. That was great. Great work. Everybody, we're doing live stand-up comedy in Los Angeles in January and February in Los Angeles. And then we're going to Tempe, Palm Springs, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Nashville. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets and become a premium member while you're there.